everyone, welcome back to Riri's Nursery. So you guys, it is late, but not too late. It's just in the evening. It's after 7. But I wanted to pop on with a happy Sunday hello and do a video with you guys. And I am going to showcase a new area with my Barbie dolls. These are what I call my grandparents. It's not complete, but this is a couple of my grandparent sets, as you see here, that are the matriarchs of my my collection of Barbie dolls. But I have them set up. But we're gonna get this video started, and I can't wait to chat. Be right back. Well, happy Sunday, everyone. Now it is nighttime. It's a late Sunday video. This is gonna come in late because it's in the evening when I share this video with you guys. But it's been a long, productive weekend. Semi-productive, but a good weekend. I hope everyone's having a great and happy Sunday. But I wanted to come in because I've just been so busy. I want to say my last video, I was talking about how I was going to be going out for our regional convention as a Jehovah's Witness. We did. But you guys, I remember saying in that video, so let me go ahead and just share this with you guys. It's so funny. I said that I was not bringing a doll with me for that, you know, out to going to my convention. But guess what happened, you guys? I got a story time for you guys. A sneaky way, I got a doll that went with me. But just so you know, no one knew I had the doll. But oh my gosh, you guys, it was, I couldn't believe it went that way. So before I get to my story time, I want to say happy Sunday. And I want to do some quick shout outs because I have been so busy with work this week. This shirt kind of sums it up for me. It's been my job has just been busy. You know, it's work. It's just been busy. I am living for the weekends right now. I had a great weekend with family. The kids swam this weekend. They had a good time. Daddy was home. We all had fun. And so right now the kids have had dinner, dessert. They're just kind of just vegging out. They're playing with their dolls or they're playing video games. My boys love Legos. So I do buy them Legos, like the smaller boxes, but they'll kind of get halfway through, and then my 10-year-old jumps in to help them out. Both my boys have varying special needs, but they love Legos. And then their sister comes in and she kind of finishes it up for them, or she'll help them along and get their little pieces built out. So she's a great sis. She's great. So they're doing that. And then my 8-year-old, or she's 7, about to be 8. She's playing with dolls right now. She has a thing for Stitch. So we just got her. We went to Target today and just got her a Stitch. So like I said, a little story time. With my our normal little tradition things that we love to do. So after our religious services on Sunday, I don't say church because we call our buildings kingdom halls, but every Sunday we like to go to Target afterwards, and we do like a little coffee run. It's a little treat for the kids, but a treat for mom too, because after we go run to the toy section so I can see what they have if there's something new. But there was a Stitch doll that was really cute. Got it for my daughter today. So she's happy. She's really a Stitch fan. So she got herself a little doll. The kids got, my 10-year-old, she loves the slime. So we got her that. And then my boys, like I said, they're with the Legos, or they like Legos, they like cars, and of course they like video games. So their dad just got them a new video game. They've kind of been preoccupied with that and their Legos. But my 10-year-old's really been happy because she's got a bunch of new slimes. And I like to get the little capsules that are either the mini babies, like the Zuru brand. So at the end of this video, I'm going to tack on that. I'm going to show you guys my newest little mini babies. Plus, I've been doing a little rearranging. I have another little setup of my Barbie dolls that I'll add on at the end of the video so you guys can see that. Because I was going to do a change in chat today, but I was just like, man, it's such a long... I've had a long day, so I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I definitely wanted to come in just so I can say hi to everyone, show a cutie baby, and give a little story time for this Sunday, because it's crazy how this happened that I brought a doll with me to my regional convention, and it was not on purpose. It was not intentional. So my shout outs I wanted to do. So normally when it comes to the weekends, when it gets into a weekend, what I like to do and love to do is like Fresh Face Friday, which is, you know, is Lynn's theme over at My Bella Blessing. And I was going to come on because I was going to bring back my Milcah. I wanted to come on with Willow because they're my newest faces in the nursery. And of course, showing you my little baby Zuru brands. Those are fresh faces, you know. Then I love to do Casual Fun Friday, which is a kitty's theme over at Kitty Dolls and Collectibles. Then we have Thankful Thursday, Thankful Friday. Thankful Thursday is Marissa over at Mariah Diane's Nursery. And then we've got Tammy over at Tater Tots Nursery that I just, you know, of course, being so thankful that we had a great spiritual food feast at our convention last weekend. And it was really a good weekend. I was thankful for just, you know, getting into the Bible and studying. Also for my spiritual family, because with having our fur babies here at the house, I had some friends that were helping out with that. So I'm really thankful for that support. I really am. And I'm sitting here, these glasses are making me sweat. I usually when they start doing this, I switch glasses, but I don't feel like switching them right now. Because they're so wide, so they cover my face. And so I'm really just thankful for that support. And then, and going into my other situation, but I'll tell you that in a second. And then Saturday, which is Playdate Saturday, and that's Patricia's theme. So of course, yesterday we had the kids swimming. I went and got them, like I said, I had got them some toys yesterday. They got some more toys today, but they got them toys yesterday, and they played and enjoyed them. And then today I kind of was able to do a little rearranging in my room with my Barbie dolls. I'm just trying to organize my room because my focus right now has not been getting more reborns or silicones. It's been just enjoying my Barbie doll collection right now. And my Barbie doll collection will consist of not just Barbie dolls. I do like the bestie dolls. There are different types of dolls that I'll buy that are as long as they are on that 1/6 scale, you know, like a 11 to 12 inch size doll. And if they're shorter, they could be kids or something like that. So that's been my focus for since I've had my surgery, actually. So for this year, I've really been focused on Barbie dolls. But I'm still enjoying my silicones. As you see, I've got this beautiful baby right here, which is Willow. And she's one of the newest bubs in my nursery. And I'm still loving this beautiful babe. Look at her. She's got this beautiful, deep, rich chocolate skin tone. I love it. So beautiful. She is so precious. So I'm still enjoying her and having her in my nursery. She is just, this year, I'm so thankful for the silicone dolls that I've been able to get in my collection. Because you guys, silicone was not going to be a doll I thought I would even get when I first started collecting. And it became one of my favorites. And so having pieces, and I say art pieces in my collection that have become, you know, these were wish lists. She was a wish list. I never thought that I'd be able to get her when I saw her 2 years ago. And so to have her in my collection is just amazing. And then when I was able to get my Tate from Claire Taylor, I was just happy to be able to experience a Claire Taylor full body silicone. And I'm happy I did. It was a great experience. And then getting my big boy from DMH Studios. Oh my gosh. So, you know, really working toward those wish list dolls. And I still have wish list dolls. But I'm really just working on being content. And I am. I mean, obviously, with having my surgery this year, it just shifted my focal point to Barbies because they were easier for me to, to deal with because of having the surgery. But then it also helped me to focus on, well, you know, I'm happy with the dolls that I have. But then other things that happened this year kind of threw little wrenches into my plans that made me say, you know, let me focus on my priorities that I have going on with home, some health issues that came up with family. And so that's just been my focus. So maybe in 2027 or 28, I'll be able to fulfill some of my other wish list silicones that I have. But for right now, the silicones that I have, and I have a couple, like I said, I have 2 more that are coming. I want to just be happy with that. And my focus is just thinning out my collection now. I really do want to get as, sell as much as I can, and just thin out and enjoy what I have. It does help that I'm really happy with what I have right now. So that helps a lot. So yes, those are my shout outs I had for today that I wanted to get those done before I got into my story time. And also, like I said, I wanted to show Miss Willow. I was going to do a little change in chat, but I'm going to just leave her as is for right now. And then I definitely will bring her back because I do want to change her into one of her outfits that she came with. I've already been planning for that. It's been sitting there. So I will come back, you guys. I already have it in my brain. One thing that, having an autistic brain for me has been, it's important to plan out what you want to do. And so I already have an idea of how I would like to make a video. And so I'm going to come back with her and do a change in chat. And I'm excited to do that. But I wanted to do today's little story time with my Milcah, my newest little fave in the nursery. All my silicones are like my favorites, but she's one of my newest. Let me go ahead and keep this on. I can use it for her too. My little silicone beauty. And I'm going to change her. I am not ready to change her out of this outfit. I did get her. I just ordered her a little sleeper that I want to put on her. And then I will change her when it gets here. But look at her. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. So let's go into a story time. You guys, I said when I was talking about that I was going to my convention, I said, I'm not bringing any dolls. So let me tell you the story of how Miss Milcah came to my, she went for the weekend, but it was for that Sunday's regional convention. So that Thursday, my daughter was getting her hair done by a dear, dear friend of mine. And my dear friend, her mother loves reborns and silicones. And she's always wanted to see one of my dolls. So I just got it in my head. I said, you know what? I'll bring one of my dolls. And at that point, I was still trying to think who I was going to bring. And so I said, I will bring one of my dolls. So that way my friend's mother can see her, or one of them. But I did choose eventually, obviously, Millie. And I said that way she can see my dolls. And what I'll do is that Friday, because I had to come back home, because at the time I didn't have anyone to check on my dog. So I knew I had to leave early. It was, my other daughter stayed Thursday night. So my oldest daughter, we all left that Thursday to go to the hotel. But we were going to the hairdresser first, my friend. My other daughter was getting off work late, so she was going to stay that night so she could be with the dogs, with our fur babies, and then she was going to leave early the next morning so she could make it to the convention and to the regional. And then my other friend, who she's a dear friend, she was like, oh, in the afternoon I'll come and let them out. And I said, cool, and then I'll be back that evening to be with them. So I just figured I'll bring her with me so she can go see my friend's mom, and then I'll keep her at the hotel with me, and then I'll bring her back home. That was the plan. So we get over to my friend, and mind you, this is over an hour away. So we get to my friend. Her mother is not there that day. I got the days wrong. She didn't think about it. Her mom comes on Wednesdays. We were there on Thursdays. So I was like, all right. So she got to see her, and she was happy to see her. She was like, oh my gosh, I want her. So she got to be shown off to my dear friend who loves her. And so that went great. So I said, all right, well, no big deal. I'll just get her to the hotel. And like I said, I'll bring her back Friday night. Well, while that Friday, my friend told me, hey, Cherie, I'm feeling good. I'll actually just watch the dogs the whole weekend. So now we've got help for the rest of the weekend. I just will come up Saturday night, and then my friend will take care of the rest. So I was like, cool. I got her packed up. Now, mind you guys, I packed her completely up. I'm packing everything up. I'm talking to my husband. So we're walking to the car and, giving our, kiss goodbye and all that. And I leave her on the desk in the hotel room. So now I'm about 35 minutes away when I realize I don't have her in the car. And I didn't want to turn around because my home is almost 2 hours away. So to get to the hairdresser that Thursday was a little over an hour, about an hour and 10 minutes. And then from there, it wasn't that much to get to the hotel. Well, leaving from the hotel to come back home was over 2 hours. So I was like, okay, I told my husband I'm not turning around after a full day. I said, we'll have to figure out Sunday. So what we did, since she already had a bag, I had her in a bag. I just made sure Sunday, what I did was I wrapped her up as good as I could, bundled her up and put her in her bag. So Sunday, so each day she could stay at the hotel, but of course we checked out Sunday morning. So Sunday morning, I got her in her little bag, wrapped her up really good, and I carried her in to my convention and then put her under the seat so no one would see her, no one would know, because the bag was it was just a big weekender bag. Nobody would know what it was. And so she got to come. So she had her first road trip to my friend's hairdress shop, got to get shown off and loved on. And then she came and stayed in the hotel, got to go on a trip. And then she got to hear some good spiritual food. So she got to spend one of the days at the convention listening to some Bible talks. And so this little girl, Millie, had an adventure last weekend and came home, and she handled it so well. She is such a good baby. So I just wanted to share that story time with you guys. So that's how it went. But thankfully it went off without a hitch. I'm so happy that it did. But oh my gosh, it was just so funny how it all worked out. And I'm just happy that that I got to show her off to my friend. So now I told her, I said, well, tell your mom we'll have to plan another time when I'm going back to get my hair done. And when your mom is there, I'll be sure to bring her with me so that way she'll see her. Now, maybe I'll have Willow. Willow might be able to go for that trip. I'll bring a different babe, and that way she can see her, because I would love to show her off. So maybe I'll bring Willow for the next time that I have that opportunity to bring her. But that was the story time. Like I said, everything went great. Was not planned, but it happened. But my husband was such a trooper, because he was like, you're not leaving that doll in the car. Not that I would, but he was just so thoughtful of, what are you going to do? He goes, well, she can't stay in the car. She's going to have to go in. You got her bag, so she'll go in her bag, and you go carry her in. He was like, you carry her, and I'll carry everything else. We'll get in there. And he was just, my husband is so sweet. I love him. Oh my gosh, he's so sweet. I made a reel today about him, and he is my Sunday kind of love. He is just so special, but he was really great. And Marissa, if you're watching, you got to get a Jen, girl. Look at her. She is so precious. Now, my Jen has armatures in her arms, but not her legs. She's a little floppy, and she's really soft. They poured her. She's a really nice, soft silicone. And then, of course, Yulia of Yulia's Art Dolls rooted her and painted her. Beautiful Asian tones. One thing I noticed, I put her next to my husband. Her skin tone matches my husband. My husband's Vietnamese, for those that don't know. And so she matches his skin tone beautifully. My mom's side has the Filipino in it. So that's the Asian that my side's mixed with. But my husband is 100, he's Vietnamese. And so I was telling him, I was like, babe, she matches your skin color. It's amazing. So Yulia did a beautiful job with her painting. She's beautiful. I'm in love with this little girl. Just so in love with this little girl. But that's the story time. And happy that I was able to have that experience to share with you guys. Another thing I wanted to tell you all. So one of my giveaway winners never sent an email, never responded. I was shocked. Again, TC Town, I'm going to tag you again. I'm so surprised. I hope everything's okay. But if I don't hear from her, then I'm going to see if I can find my list from the last giveaway, and I'm going to do another spin. So to keep it fair. So that way, of those people that, and I will only have who was in that drawing, and I'll pull the names again, and I'll make another video. So I'll see. But hopefully, I'm hoping TC Town, I hope everything's okay with you. But I will do a pulling again. I'll try to do that for whatever I want Monday. I'll try to do that. So that way we can see who wins that last babe of my giveaway. Again, you guys, I thank everyone getting me to 2,000 subscribers. And that is a feat that I did not think I would achieve. It's amazing. And I'm just working on continuing to build my subscribers, and just build up my channel. I hope it's to just keep it a place of fun, because that's what this is for me. I don't want it to ever feel like a chore. Obviously everything's, you put work into it, but I really enjoy making my videos and sharing my dolls and my experiences with you all, like just now with story time. I'm trying to get comfortable in front of a camera and talk to you guys, and not get too much into my head, because there are so many times that I've made a video, scrapped it because I just couldn't get out of my head. But it's fun. I'm trying to stay fun. So you guys, that's what I wanted to share with you all today. Like I said, I will be back. I do plan on coming back with little Miss Willow here. I want to do a change in chat with her, because I do have an outfit from her box opening that I'd love to share with you guys, and just, share with you all. So like I said, I'm going to have, at the end of this video, show you guys some of my newest little Zuru minis, and then another setup with my Barbies, just to share for those that are interested. So if you're not, there's no problem, but this is Riri's Nursery. It is what I love, and I share with you guys. And so that is my video. I hope you all are having a great end to your weekend and start to your week. And I will be back soon, so we can try to give that my soft sculpt, which is soft sculpt goes along with Lynn, my little soft sculpt away to someone, because again, I thank you all so much for just supporting my channel. And I know all of our times are precious. All of us have precious time. And there's so many dolly channels that we have. But as long as we all take our time trying to I try to go to people I know and try to remember and catch everyone when I can. And that's the thing, whenever you can. So all that come, thank you for taking out your time to be visiting my channel and commenting, sharing and everything. I appreciate it. So you guys, from my nursery to yours, and from sweet little Willow and Miss Millie, I thank you, and good night.